One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on another Big 12 foe, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The Mountaineers offense has the ball first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He gets it away from his own end zone. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Sooners offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive and on the first play.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They're setting up the screen. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Sooners are flying down the field.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll ride his man on the option. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He leaves it with his back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sooners!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They've gotten off to a sluggish... There he goes! All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll ride the hot hand. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the option. The give to the back. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Mendoza. A little screen to the running back. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Mountaineers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Rides to back and leaves it. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A 1st down run in the red zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
And they run the option, and you can just tell, man, the timing of that wasn't set up well, and the quarterback looked a little bit clunky, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Tease. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Sooners in the hurry-up. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sipp. Breaks into the open. Quick step and go. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Sooners trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Runs through the tackle. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, first down here. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Finds his man. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They want to get this defense on its heels. Using his feet. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Right back to the well.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So, I look...
Give him 6. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. Once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Southern has just had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 21 to Eastern Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
He'll keep it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. Goes to the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Sooners will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Zips it out to his man. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like, that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've...
Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Bringing the heat. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
But Reese,
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Might as well give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Now the pitch. Fights off a defender. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam, next thing you know.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got his man.
I know everyone's yelling, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
So the first step of that was fine. They made the pass and catch, but no yards, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, I don't know if they were anticipating pressure on that play, and they just want to get it out of the hands of the quarterback quickly, but whatever they were thinking did not work.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
From the gun, the ground game. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Kearney. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. No huddle offense to the line. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout a football game. So the quarterback play on those completions that move the sticks, that make you play 3 more plays, 4 more plays, 5 more plays, and just wear you out.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Pressure coming. Bought a little time, lets it go. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kick is in the air. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. To the air, it's Mendoza. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Fires to the tight end. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gets rid of it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. To the air on first down. Hit as he throws. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
3rd down, I got this. I'll take this myself. He makes the read quickly. He calls his number. He has confidence in himself. Goes and gets the first down.
Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 4th down, looking to pass. Rushes on him. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
The Mountaineers will boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Sooner offense returns to the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Back open in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Sooners headed quickly to the line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, give on the inside. Breaks into the open. Touchdown Sooners! And that one will give them the lead. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by just 2 over Georgia State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. At the 45 on his way. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, and trust.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Find some fresh air. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to set up the screen. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got a lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Dumps it off in the flats. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The option look. Now the toss. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense doing a nice job mixing the option play on that drive. They're able to get the defense outflanked. Nice decision by the QB, pitching it outside wide, and the running back using his.
And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Quarterback on the keeper. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He got penetration to make the stop in the backfield, and they gave back that 4 they just gained. It's 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Mendoza. They've got the screen set up. 4 yards for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jess. Turning it on! And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sooners! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. A low line drive and not his best work. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line.
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the ground. He's got it again. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Caught over the middle. It's Hubbard. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Smashes it between the uprights. Had to settle for the field goal. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here comes the option. The pitch. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Sooners come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. There he goes. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the route is on.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 34 over Northwestern.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man downfield.
Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pulls it in. It's Whitaker. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. They'll run the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Banks. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Give to the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the option, he'll pitch it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Spins away from the defense. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now on the option. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Flips it out on the screen. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Brown will throw it. Got it set up on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Power football with the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The give to the tailback. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Picks up the 1st down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Stop behind the line line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Oh, what a move to get open. Breaks into the open. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. On the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Not exactly what you wanted on first down. It's 2nd and goal from the 13. Off the play fake. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Now staring at a 3rd down. Brown wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Turning it on. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The play action fake. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. All wideouts, no backs. Going right to work up top.
It is.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Firing to the right, complete. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and